Hey, it's Jouvie, and I've been meaning to make this like a monthly thing for updates, but I just got back around doing it because I figured there's going to be a lot of important stuff coming up, and I just want to talk about it. So, first off, we're going to have to talk about why I'm not uploading as much or as consistently as I used to, and that is simply because I am like stuck on ideas on what to do. Because I could do more Pokemon Showdown, but trying to find something that's unique and like not really what's the word? Trying to find something that's unique and not like sort of taking inspiration from other people is a bit hard for me to find out, to be honest. So that's why I'm struggling with it. The last creative one I had was, well, Specs Champ isn't really creative, but I thought I would just use it because I was having like one of those days where every game just had a Cortana, and I just threw it on there because I thought it would be fun, and it turned out to be a good video, so I made that instead. And on the other hand, I could do Fortnite content, but at the same time, I am not as good as I used to be on that game. I'm gonna have I felt something come up. I'm gonna have like background video going on Fortnite, which is what I play with my friends a lot of the time, and it was pretty decent. But then again, like the matchmaking was sort of because not all of my friends play the exact same way. Like we're not all on the same area, so it was like a little bit of easier lobbies, which I appreciate because for some reason I get thrown into like the lobbies with all of the sweaty and good people in this game for God knows what reason when I'm not even that good. But yeah, I could do that, but at the same time I just don't know what I do. I don't want to always do like the death run videos. I kind of want to do some like normal gameplay videos as well, but time will tell. So onwards to the next topic, which is updates in life. I got my diploma on Friday. I don't know when I'm gonna upload this video, but I get it on like the beginning of September. I got my diploma finally after like like 2 years essentially, because online school was a thing. I did online school for a little bit, but it was difficult and I didn't graduate on time, so I had to do makeup courses last year during 2021, and then it turns out I had one other class that I had to finish, and I finished that like back in March, I want to say I finished it, and I just got around to get my diploma because we couldn't find the time to go out because obviously school was just finishing at that point, so I couldn't go, and then I just waited until the new school building was built to go and get my diploma, and I got that on Friday. It was a relief to finally get it because that means I can now get a job. And the thing about that is that getting a job is also not going to make content easier because obviously I'm going to be working and I'm not going to have like the same amount of time to make the videos like I used to, because I've just sort of been freely doing stuff, really. So that's going to be a bit difficult to do. So yeah, I've already decided on what job I want to get. There's a restaurant not too far from me that I'm going to be working at as a busboy just to start off. I'm not looking for like, well, obviously I want the high-paying jobs, but I'm not looking for something that's going to be like too intensive because too much will like what's the word I'm trying to too much will cause me to go into God, I can't think of the word for some reason. Go in like it'll overstimulate me essentially, and so I feel in being a busboy will probably do the same thing to me. But it's gonna be, it's not like a big restaurant. It's like it's a decent sized building, but it's not like a big building. And I will be running back and forth, but at the same time I'll know where everything is a lot easier as compared to if I was working at like the big grocery store like Kroger that's near me, because that building is super massive compared to what it used to be when I was just a kid growing up here in Lexington. So yeah, that'll get a job, and I have some plans for like the future for like in terms of content, in terms of getting, spending my money right, getting stuff that I'll use for videos. And so for the 6-month plan, I've decided that I want my first big payment to be a new phone, because God, my current phone is not the best. I'm gonna be real with you. It is. It's. It's a Samsung Galaxy, but it's like the off-brand Galaxy, if that makes sense. Like, it's not like part of the S series or any of those kind of phones. It's just like it just has Galaxy in the name, so people sort of assume it's good, when in reality it's just like third-rate phone at best, I want to say. So I'm thinking of getting the S22, which is going to be discounted because since I use Boost, I'm going to get a discount for like new phones if I want to upgrade it. And it's going to cost me I'm basically going to pay half for it and then also upgrade my data plan while I'm at it. So it'll be a bit of an investment, but that's my first major plan to buy. And when it comes to what else I plan on buying, is I plan on buying a PC and like a whole setup because I want to make better content, essentially, because I'm stuck with essentially a 6-year-old PS4, and which you can't hear it now because I'm not doing like a really big game like Fortnite, but whenever I turn on Fortnite, this thing basically sounds like a jet engine in my room. And I actually had a video that I was gonna upload last Friday, right before I picked up my diploma. I was gonna upload it, but you could hear the fan in the background, so I just didn't want to do that at all. So I scrapped that video. I'm doing this one instead, and that's my 6-month goal. I feel like I could reach it realistically because I'm not getting like a super expensive computer. Well, obviously it's how do I put this? The cost of like all of the stuff related to a computer, not the keyboard, not the mouse, not the mic, whatnot, whatever else I'm planning on buying. The total cost of the computer is like 1600, about that range. It was like close to 2000, but I thought I'm not going to be using this as often as those kind of parts require. Because like what I was thinking of was like getting like a Intel Core i7 and like a 3070, but at the same time, but like I'm not going to be on it constantly. Like I'm not going to be a streamer, and yeah, so I just downgraded a lot of stuff. I went for an i5, and I'm getting the 3060 Ti, I think. Depending on prices and how all those work out. So that's my 6-month goal, is to get all that. Obviously, I'm going to get also monitors. I'm going to get a mouse and keyboard. I already have a mouse pad, which was graciously gifted to me by my girlfriend, which I heavily love her for that. And I'm also thinking of getting a webcam. Maybe I could do more videos with that, depending on if I like how I look in the webcam, that is. And so that'll open up a lot of opportunities in terms of content. Another thing I just thought of is that there's no Ethernet ports in my room, which is really bad because I'm not going to be able to hook up directly to the Wi-Fi. So I got a specific motherboard that allows Wi-Fi on it. So that's gonna be, it's not gonna be the fastest, but I've dealt with no Wi-Fi for a while, and I should be fine realistically. So yeah, just the other thing I was thinking of. And so that'll allow me to do a lot more content. I could make Pokemon Showdown lives a lot more easily. I could do Nuzlocke as well. Although, to be honest, with the new phone that I'm getting, I have considered just using like the mobile emulators and doing it on there, because it's not going to be as what's the word? It's not going to be as different as if I'm doing it on a laptop or a PC. But obviously it's not going to have all of the overlays because I don't know how I'm going to edit that on a phone, if we're being realistic. So when I get my phone, I am going to do like short-term stuff like that. What I'm trying to say is that the phone, doing like the Nuzlocke on my new phone, will pass until I get the PC. And that's really it, I want to say. But I only talked about the 6 months. Uh, so the 6 month goal, I feel like I can achieve that if I just work hard at the restaurant and save up the proper amount of money for all of that stuff. Like, my plan is to get my plan is like to use my first check on the new phone, and then save up the rest that I have for the PC. And then my year goal is to hopefully get a place of my own because I'm still at home with my mom, and she works at a call center remotely, so it's not I don't really have the time to stream or all of that like I used to, which is why I'm not streaming as much. And if I did stream, it would be late in the day, more than likely. And I don't know when I'll be working, so I might not even have the time to stream at all. But that's okay. I could just work on YouTube at that time with the laptop and all that. So that's my year goal. It will. I'm still like deciding on what kind of apartment I want. If I want like a studio or if I want like a whole one bedroom apartment. Like a studio apartment sounds fine because it's just gonna be me and it's just gonna be one big room. If we're being realistic, so that's my plan for it. And I think that's all I really have to talk about. That's all happened. All of this has happened within the past month, I want to say. Like, I got my diploma on Friday, and then I started thinking about stuff I want to get with the laptop when I had the laptop with for like the 2 weeks that I rented from the library. So that's what I was like really researching and stuff. I was thinking about getting a laptop, but I realized it would just be a lot cheaper to build my own PC and just use that at home, and maybe I'll buy like a cheap laptop I can bring with me on travels and whatnot. So yeah, that's a monthly update video for August, I guess. This is gonna be uploaded in September, but you know what I meant. It's basically going over what happened during that time. So yeah, I don't know how to do intros still, but if you like these kind of update videos, I will probably be doing them more monthly, like I said. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel because I will have some videos coming out more soon, I want to say. And yeah, that's really it for the video, and I will see you guys whenever I make a new one. Peace.